So with the juice strainer, when you're making nut milk, you want to put the blades, the rotation blades, over the strainer, sits inside the juicer with the press, and then it's ready to make nut milk. So just clean up a little bit here. Okay, so our next recipe, we've got, have a look at these ingredients. I've got some macadamia. I've got some macadamia nuts. I've got some capsicum, red capsicum, some cherry tomatoes, and some beautiful spring onion. And yes, we're going to make a savoury flavoured, what I call a red macadamia nut milk. So let me just do a little bit of preparation here, because the capsicums, that's a little bit too big. We're not going to be able to fit that straight down into the juicer. With the green stem and the core of the capsicum, of course you can put it through the juicer. It's not harmful in any way, but it will be a little bit bitter and you're not going to like the flavour. Plus the green colour is going to really not mix well in the nut milk. So I'm just going to take that core out and maybe put it into quarters so it fits easily. With the spring onion, I just want some of the white bit because I want to get a little bit of that onion flavour, raw spring onion flavour coming through. So let's just chop off about that much, should do us. Cherry tomatoes, they'll just pop in whole and juice really easily. And the macadamia nuts, I've soaked these ones overnight, so they're ready to go. We just need a little bit of water and our nut milk will be made. Now, if you've not tried macadamia nut milk before, I really recommend you give it a go. And there's a couple of reasons. Macadamias are native to Australia, so they grow all year round here, and we really want to support the local farmers that grow macadamia nuts in Australia. They've also got amazing health benefits too. They're full of minerals, iron, zinc, magnesium, and they have an acid in them that actually helps to increase fat metabolism. So it actually helps you to lose weight and can even help speed up reduce stored fat. So if you're doing a smoothie and you want to use a milk, I suggest give macadamia nut milk a try, which is why I'm going to show you this recipe. So let me turn this juicer on. I'll just grab a cup. So how do we make this one? First of all, we want to make the macadamia nut milk at the start. So I've got the cap closed on the juicer, and so it's all going to mix inside. We want to do a handful of nuts, and then follow that with a little bit of water. A little bit of water. Handful of nuts, a little bit more water. Look at me go, left hand and right hand. A few macadamia nuts, a little bit of water, and you can see in the juicer we're starting to make the nut milk. That's how easy it is. No need to strain, no need for a bag. That is ready to go. You can probably see here as well, this is the nut meal that's coming out. If you're clever at home and you want to do some cooking or baking, you can use that nut meal, keep it and use it for some recipes. All right, a few more. In this recipe, I've got about a 1-to-1 ratio, so there's a cup of macadamias to a cup of water, but you can adjust to whatever ratio you like. If you want a little bit thicker, a little bit thinner, just adjust the amount of milk that you put in as you go. So have a look in there. I've got like 400 mils already of beautiful macadamia nut. Let's let it out. Now you could use that on its own, drink it as a milk replacement. You could use it in a smoothie and make a thick shake or something like that. But what I want to do is we're going to use some juicing ingredients and make a savoury version. So in goes some capsicum. We'll pop that spring onion in. These cherry tomatoes, we're going to pop them in. The cold pressed juice is just squeezing, pressing, extracting all the nutrition. I don't need to use a pusher or a plunger. the machine just vertically pulls it straight down in, nice wide feeding chute into the bowl. One more to go. Now let's release this red juice into the milk. There goes the cap. So, look at that. Have you ever had a savoury flavoured nut milk before? This is going to taste beautiful. It's a recipe from one of my Juice Chef books, and you can find it online. Now I'm going to take that headset off because I dropped the cap there, and grab the smoothie one. That'll save it leaking all over the bench. All right, so let me pour this into here so you can see it. Perfect. There we go, red macadamia nut milk. Let's give it a try. Really fresh from the capsicum. I think if you're looking for a lunch meal replacement, you get the satisfaction of the nuts. You're high in omega-3s and omega-6 fats. You get the savoury flavour. You could probably put a little bit of pinch of salt in that one as well. And of course, as I said to you before, it really does help to speed up fat metabolism and help you lose some extra kilos.